Okay, now we're going to do some math. So we're looking at lesson 24.4, and we're doing time before the hour. So we're going to start counting by fives where the minute hand is. So we see that my minute hand is between the 7 and the 8, so it's not quite 8 o'clock. So it's going to be before 8 o'clock hour, okay? So I'm going to write 8 because the hour is going to go last, okay? So it's going to go right there. So now we're going to start where the minute hand is and count by fives up to the 12 to find out how many minutes before 8 it is. So we'll start here, and then we go 5, 10, 15. So we have 15 minutes before 8. Or 8:15. Nope, 7:45. Sorry about that. Not 8:15, 7:45. 7:45. Okay. Okay. So now let's do another one. We have our hour hand is between the 5 and the 6, so we know we're in the 5 o'clock hour. We need to find out how many minutes before 6 we're going to get to. Okay, so we will count by, start at the minute hand and count by fives up to the 12. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's 20 minutes before 6. And if we are, because then it also asks you to write it digitally. So we're in the 5 o'clock hour. Okay, and let's do the 5 o'clock time. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So it is 5:40 or 20 minutes before 6. And on this one, it would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And that's why it's 7:45. Okay, so you have to do both. You can use different colors if you want to. That's fine, like I'm doing. Okay, let's do number 2 together on page 529. We have it at the minute hand, the hour hand is between the 2 and the 3, so we're in the 2 o'clock hour. Okay, so we know that's going to be 2. And we're going to count how many minutes before 3. So we know we're going to the 3 o'clock hour. So we'll start here and we go 5, 10. So we have 10 minutes before 3. So now to do the digital time, we'll start here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It is 2:50. Okay, 2:50 or 10 minutes before 3. Okay, I know it's a little confusing, but if you do it with 2 different colors, it should help you a little bit more. And go ahead and draw your little loops on it. That's fine. Let's look at problem solving. That's why I have 2 clocks here. It says Kate arrived at school at 35 minutes after 7. Derek arrived at 20 minutes before 8. Which classmate arrived at school first? Well, you need to put both times on the clock. So we have Kate's time, which is 35 minutes after 7. So we know we're in the 7 o'clock hour, so our hour hand is going to go in between the 7 and the 8, okay? And now we need to count 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So our minute hand needs to go to the 7. Okay, so that's Kate's time. That one is Kate's time. So now let's look at Derek's time. Derek's time is he arrived 20 minutes before 8. Well, we're still not, we are still in the 7 o'clock hour because it's before 8, right? So our hour hand is going to go in between the 7 and 8, okay? And then we'll do 20 minutes before 8. Well, this way we can do this one backwards. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's the 20. So our minute hand is going to go to the 8. And that is Derek. Which one arrived at school first? Kate or Derek? And that's the name you're going to put on the line. Okay, so you'll complete number 3 and 4 on 529, and you'll complete 530 the same way. Go ahead and you can do 2 colors, you can do the loops to count, whatever you need to do to get the answer, that's okay. Go ahead and write on this paper. Just make sure you write your answers in the digital form of what the real time is, and then how many minutes before the next hour. Okay, and you will also be doing PW 151. Okay, and we'll be back with some grammar.